My apologies there from my side of things. Again, another router disconnect, but we'll try and keep the show going as quickly as possible. Junior Rotax out on circuit now. Let's have a look at their last race of the weekend in terms of the starting grid. So Farin Mega leads the way and is on pole position. Nikita Genza, finishing second in the previous race, starts in second position ahead of Mikkel Pedersen and Janis Diak, who complete the top 2 rows. Rafael Renhofer and Rafael Balzer complete the top 3 rows ahead of Nevio Fischer, Louis Reichel, Louis Jacobs, Louis Detling, Austin Lee, who completes the top 11. Maximilian Schreier completes the top 12 ahead of Moritz Wolber and Gregor Feigenspan. Rafael Gritschak and Jonas Ungnade complete the top 16. Leandro Fischer in 17th ahead of Montego Massen. Richard Thomas and Olli Glan complete the top 20 ahead of Jonny Mertz. Tom Reger, Leon Vacula, Adrian Rohr and Tom Müller. Of course, with the incident involving Fabrice Weber, we wish him all the very best and get well soon. Fabrice will not be starting the race. So 11 minutes plus an additional lap to go in this race for the Junior Rotax division. And we wait with bated breath to see what happens in this particular encounter. 11 minutes plus an additional lap still to go in the Junior Rotax race weekend. So it is Farin Mega versus Nikita Genza on the front row of the grid here at Wackersdorf for their final race of the weekend. Now they start to gather pace. They now brake, go into the tram lines. Are we ready? Are we steady? Revs rise, lights go out, we're off and racing. And a good start from the likes of, well, I've just seen that Nikita Genza has dropped behind Mikkel Pedersen, Rafael Renhofer, Nevio Fischer, and I think also Janis Diak is in the mix there too. Quite a few other drivers trying to make moves up the order as they go through turns 5 and 6 for the first time of asking. And Janis Diak has gotten a bit closer to Rafael Renhofer in the battle for 4th place. And now they are making their way through into turn number 11. And the biggest bone of contention here is who is going to finish the race as the championship leader. The way things stand at the moment, Farin Mega is on a maximum score. And the top 4 covered by just over 0.23 of a second. As there goes Renhofer up the inside of Mikkel Pedersen through turn 4 to take 2nd place. And there's Janis Diak trying to go round the inside of turn 4. Nearly made it the outside of turn number 5. But the good thing is that Mikkel Pedersen is still staying in 3rd position and is trying to keep on level terms with Rafael Renhofer. This is where things do count. Pedersen up the inside through turn 11. Janis Diak looking to go through as well. Nikita Genza just waiting in the wings. And what on earth was that? Janis Diak. Oh my goodness me. Just literally lit up the rear tyres and propelled himself to 2nd position. I have never seen that here at Wackersdorf. And he literally went round the outside of Renhofer and Pedersen. Pedersen now back up into 2nd. Renhofer back up into 3rd place. And Janis Diak gets muscled out of the way, and through goes Nevio Fischer and Rafael Balzer as Nikita Genza goes up through turn 6 up the inside. And there's Rafael Balzer looking every which way but loose. And he threads his way through the middle of Nevio Fischer and Janis Diak. Oh my goodness. Rafael Balzer, you have arrived, young man, but he's going to get muscled out by Nevio Fischer for position. And there goes, oh, it's getting rather close and personal between 3 drivers, one of which will be Louis Reichel, I believe, as, oh, Janis Diak has the moment. Balzer gets compromised, and here comes the Kartschmied pairing of Austin Lee and Lewis Jacobs. And they're rounding out the top 10. Oh, my goodness. We've got a real humdinger on our hands as Jacobs up the inside of Lee through turn 4 to take the position. And here comes Maximilian Schreier. They do say that two's company, three's the crowd. Well, Austin Lee has just been muscled out of the way. And then here comes Gregor Feigenspan and then some in order to get through. So this has really been one for the books here this afternoon. As again, more overtakes happening. Keep your eyes on Montego Masson, because Masson has been making his way up the order. And here is one of the battles, one of the many battles. Looks like the likes of Montego Masson, Jonas Ungnade getting very much factored in. As Austin Lee drops in front of Jonas Ungnade. And just coming across the line, Jonny Motz and Tom Reger. And here's the battle for second position. Nikita Genza getting business back underway. And back into second goes the 226 last year. Was in the top 4 overall last after the end of the season at Motorsport Club Wittgenborn last year. But now keeps second position ahead of Mikkel Pedersen and Rafael Renhofer. Nevio Fischer keeps going and is trying to close in. He's about 7 tenths behind. We'll make that a little bit closer this time as they come across the stripe to complete lap number 5. Safari Mega has a comfortable lead of 1.844 seconds. And there goes Mikkel Pedersen up the inside of Nikita Genza. And then Rafael Renhofer looks to do the same move, but has to back out of things. Genza looked up the inside of Pedersen there through turn number 6. For second position once again. However, not on this particular occasion. And there is Nevio Fischer. So that particular train is being led and ended by RS competition cars. So Nevio Fischer has caught up to Rafael Renhofer, who currently sits in 4th place. Oleg Lan past Moritz Wolber for 16th, as Austin Lee has been passed by both Jonas Ungnade and Montego Masson. They round out the top 12 positions. Farin Mega leads comfortably. Nearly 2.1 seconds in his pocket in terms of an advantage over Mikkel Pedersen from Denmark. Nikita Genza, Rafael Renhofer and Nevio Fischer. That is your the remainder of the top 5. 6th is Janis Diak, who's got Rafael Balzer for company, along with the likes of Louis Reichel, Lewis Jacobs and Maximilian Schreier, not too far adrift. We're over the halfway point here at Wackersdorf for the second race, the final race here for Junior Rotax in the opening round of the season. And the good thing is Mikkel Pedersen is keeping Nikita Genza at bay at the moment. But Nikita Genza has got through and has got the job done. And Genza made the move. It was coming through turn number 3, and he made good his intentions through turn 4 and neatly slid up the inside of the Danish driver. Now it's for the likes of Rafael Renhofer and Nevio Fischer to see if they can get one up on the 2:55. The time is fast ticking away, but Farin Mega is putting in hot laps. So is Voik Motorsport's Lewis Reichel in 8th position. As I've just seen that Montego Masson has got past Jonas Ungnade for 11th on the road. So Genza trying to lead the chase for Farin Mega, but time is fast running out. Mikkel Pedersen has other ideas and goes up the inside of the 226 from Buda Kart Racing Team into turn 4. Genza waits and tries to anticipate what Mikkel Pedersen will do now. He's followed Mikkel Pedersen for enough laps here this weekend to know what the Danish driver might do in terms of apex orientation. But in this particular occasion here, what he has done is kept in front. Well, Nikita Genza has kept Mikkel Pedersen rather honest indeed. And what's more, with that, Genza is closing in. Now looking towards the inside of turn 4. Can't get through there. Into 5. Now into the hairpin at 6. Genza just building momentum, waiting for his opportunity to strike and get past Mikkel Pedersen for that deathly killer blow that will not allow the Dane to counter-attack and retake second position back. But keep your eyes on Raphael Rennhofer. Not up to 100% is the youngster from FM Racing, but he's still, through all the pain, through all the adrenaline coursing through his veins, Rennhofer has shown that he is not one to be trifled with. Nikita Genza up the inside of Mikkel Pedersen through turn 3. Rennhofer up the inside of the Dane through turn 4. And Nevio Fischer now waits for his chance to strike. But a little bit further behind, Janis Diak embroiled in that battle with Rafael Balzer in the 2:17 for what is 6th on the road. Rafael Balzer showed good credence and good initial development as a junior Rotax driver in a Sodi kart last year. But now he's unlocked that little bit extra that will help him this season. And to be fighting in the top 10 already, and we're only in the first round, just shows how much maturity that youngster is showing. So we're on lap number 12 of this race. Farin Mega has a comfortable lead. It's nearly 2.6 seconds ahead of Nikita Genza, as now Nevio Fischer trying to force the window of opportunity. As the German looking to get past his Danish teammate in the form of Mikkel Pedersen as they go through into the triple right here at Wackersdorf. And now we've got a 5-second penalty coming to one of the drivers. And very shortly, I'm sure that on the live timing, I'll find out exactly who that is as the drivers continue to make their way around the circuit. So a 5-second time penalty will be thrown somebody else's way. But at the moment, Farin Mega leading the way. Nikita Genza coming under fire. There's Raphael Rennhofer with the move up the inside, with 23 seconds on the clock remaining. And there we go. That was the move that Raphael Rennhofer was waiting to put on Nikita Genza. And now the floodgates could have unceremoniously opened, with the 2:26 being passed by the 2:32 for second place. So the 2:58, and that is Jonas Ungnade, will get a post-race 5-second time penalty for pushing. And that will put Jonas Ungnade down into, well, out of the top 20, judging by my estimation. Final lap board is out. Farin Mega off into the distance, and he has gotten away quite considerably, to the point where he's 3.1 seconds ahead of Raphael Rennhofer, who holds on to second. Third is being occupied by Nikita Genza on the final lap, and Nevio Fischer looking to strike whilst the iron is hot. If he gets an opportunity, he is going to send it past Mikkel Pedersen. As we fast ran out of time, Rafael Balzer finds himself in 6th position as we turn our attention to Farin Mega, who is very shortly now coming through over the hump for the final time. And it has been a Sunday to remember. The win in the pre-final, Farin Mega provisionally leads the championship heading into Mulden in a couple of weeks. Great work by Raphael Rennhofer to take second, just 0.285 ahead of Nikita Genza. Great to see Mikkel Pedersen and Nevio Fischer keeping Rennhofer, Genza very honest as they completed the top 5 at the end of 14 laps of racing. But it's mega day. It's Farin Mega's day here at Wackersdorf. So let's have a look at the results here at the Junior Road Tax final. So Farin Mega wins by 3.027 seconds at the checkered, ahead of Rafael Renhofer. Nikita Genza takes P3. Mikkel Pedersen fourth, ahead of Nevio Fischer. Rafael Balzer in sixth, ahead of Janis Diak. Louis Reichel, Louis Jacobs, Montego Masson, Louis Detling. Austin Lee rounds out the top 12, ahead of Maximilian Schreier. Gregor Weigenspann, Oleg Lan, Rafael Kwitschak, Leandro Fischer, Adrian Rohr. Jonas Ungnade gets demoted to 19th at the flag, ahead of Moritz Wolber, with Leon Vakula, Richard Thomas, Jonny Mertz, Tom Reger, Tom Müller rounding out the 25 that finished the entire race distance with Fabrice Weber. We wish Fabrice all the very best wishes in getting well soon, and hopefully we'll see the 234 from Karchmi.de back on track at Mulsden in 2 weeks' time.